Hi, namaste everyone. This is Sachin, and I want to wish Happy New Year in advance to everyone. I know there will be an holiday season in between, and then after there will be New Year, but just wanted to get an opportunity through this video to wish you all advance Happy New Year. I think 2023 has been a very different year. I mean, it is actually a different year for testing community. I remember it started with ample of layoff news from different companies uh, because I follow testers and the industry. So I have been known to all those news for our tester. So it started with that, but then suddenly situations got well and people started talking about technical studies and sections and learning towards technology and all. So, and these learning and this technology which we are talking is little different. So I remember in previous couple of years, we have been talking about, uh, let's say, IoT, RPA, a blockchain, all those discussions we did in years, and then it got diluted. But now in 2023, I have seen immense interest and a very amplified need of AI ML in this field, specifically Gen AI, which everybody is somewhere trying to discuss, somewhere trying to share their understanding and learn more through conferences, through blogs, through different YouTube channels. So everybody is focusing on this change in industry that we are going to see in coming years. And AI and something sort of this is here to stay. So these are not those things which we already have discussed, and it got limited to a couple of domain, few industries and few companies are working on those things. This technology change is going to be a wider change across the fraternity for testers as well. Yeah. So I believe this year is not only, I mean, showing us the way for a couple of next years, but it also embracing the fact that everyone who is beginner or expert, they need to believe that they have to change things. They have to change their attitude towards learning and learn those things which they say these are new, and we have our way of working things. There will be a different way of working, and not towards the strategizing or approaching, but definitely a way of working will be change, wherein you will start including more technology tools and techniques in order to get your work done. So it will not be doing your work, but it will immensely help you in doing your work. That's what the shift which we all are going to face, and I think entire industry has together moved toward that direction. So it's amazing to see in last year. But like I said, before we enter into New Year, there will be holiday season, and I think we need to uh, make sure that whenever we'll start our thing, so it's like resume our work. So we have seen, because we know entry criteria, exit criteria, those things. So we know how to start and how to stop, but we generally do not know how to resume things. So whenever we are going for holidays and whenever we'll come back, we need to make sure that this particular time we focus on enjoying the vacations that we have planned, but we also focus on how better we can plan so that we will not struggle when we'll come back. So even considering about the password that we sometimes forget the password even to log into system, and I think you should, if you are enjoying your vacations appropriately, you should definitely forget that password. But what is important is to know how to recover. Either you have to list it down, make some repository, some source sections wherein you will write down all those things that are of your daily use, and you are going to forget it, of course, when you will have vacation with your friends, with your family, some plans that you have to do in this season, and you should definitely have it, because life is not about working, it's about living. So we should do it. We should plan our vacations, but also plan how we are going to resume our work after the vacations. So for people like who are doing automation, they people who deploy codes on production, they know that there is something called code freeze. They can do it. All those things are mentioned on their source code, or wherever they are having their repositories. Enough documentation is there to know. So that is definitely a good practice to do. But also the things which we are as a tester we are doing, let's say if we are creating some document for our customer, and because those people are also on vacations, we are not sharing it with them, you're creating, you're in mid of that. So whatever you're doing, and if you want to close that, if it is possible to close, do that. If it is not possible, do not stretch to close it. What you can do, you have to make sure wherever you are, you're noting down that point, and whatever next you wanted to do for it, you can also note that down. I mean, you should do it. And so that whenever you will come, you will know from where to resume and what are the idea when you are creating it. The best part is when we go for such vacations and all, we get more idea, and those ideas are closely linked to the what we are working currently. So I think that you should have that breather, that flexibility of having some new idea of what you are doing, and then implementing that idea for the work that you are part of. So this is also, I mean, I have seen this. So in 2018, when I went for a long vacation this Christmas and New Year thing, I met a lot of my friends. We were graduated together, and everybody is working in different domains. So we were sharing how they work and what are the things that they are doing. I got to know a lot of small things which can be implemented in my team and the way of working that we are doing, that can make a big impact for us. So I suggested couple of places where I could have implemented directly. I did that, and it has changed a lot of things for me. For at least the results that we were getting from action A are now converted, and the actions remain same. There are a couple of things we have changed, but it was really helpful for me to learn from people who are doing things in different industry, different domain, in fact different stream that they are working in. And so these vacations are really helpful to grab something new, to have a different perspective, and then accordingly we can implement in our work that we are doing daily. So, but at the same time, I have also faced that when we meet people, specifically testers, it's there is a social thing related to testing. It's typically in India, when people ask you, when you meet someone, you just say, okay, I'm in quality assurance team, or I'm in software testing team. It takes it, they give you a little reaction that you are somebody who's sitting in the back seat, and you do not drive revenue for your company, you do not generate, uh, you're not like, you're not generating revenue for your company. So that gives us little different attitude, and I have seen people coming from such kind of gathering, and they decided to move, or maybe they are just like, I want to see a different way, or different position, different profile to change from testing, because it does not have that spark, or people are not seeing me with that particular respect which I see others. So I think it's really important to understand is, it's not doing a great thing as a tester, but having that feeling that being tested itself is a great thing. So that feeling is really important when you stay out of your work and you're talking to people about your work. Testing is absolutely great field that we are in. We work for quality, and quality will never go out of fashion. So we are actually part of something which will always remain there. How is something that is being changed, that have been changing since years, and somebody who accept that change and be part of it will always remain there. So I think having that feeling of great professionalism in testing is really important. The changes in the industry that are happening are, even though if it is not related to specific testing, but it is affecting the entire deliverables, the entire delivery cycle, and we are part of it. So we need to accept the change, we need to learn towards that, we need to get ourselves prepared. AI, ML, new tools, this entire exercise of getting technology as at our front line, is we want to optimize our time through the intelligence that have been there. We are now converting it to get help from it. That's how this entire setup or arrangement of discussions we are doing and we are hearing. I have been in couple of forum where we were talking about AI. I know bit about couple of tools that can be used, but when you become part of such kind of discussions, you come to know that people are doing immensely great thing with small tools, small techniques that they have. A very small algorithm can help you achieve a lot of, like, test cases, for example. So you're either writing test cases or not writing is a different ball game. But if you're writing, you have multiple tools that can help you write test cases. So these are the things which you can explore. I'm not saying that you should talk about technology, you should talk about automation and things in the vacation. Enjoy your holiday time. Get ready for the new year which is coming. Have plans for new year towards your growth, advancement of your career. But before that, have plan when you will come back from holidays and how those 1 2 week will be. So you will always have your planning and preparation towards feeling good. uh, Start from the first day when you come back from vacation. So I think it's, i I can talk about multiple things that we have done and we should do. It's case to case specific, but my only point is, have a end to what you are working, with the planning of how you will start what you have been working. And then this vacation is absolutely for feeling detoxic. Not detoxic is not the right word, it's feeling disconnected from the work of work, but then always stay connected with your career, with your profile, profession, and with your craft. So thank you so much for listening. Again, wishing a happy new year to everyone. Namaste.